Man City are prepared to loan out 2 players potentially for the Bruno Guimarães deal. So obviously, Newcastle does not want to sell Bruno Guimarães because Bruno, he's our star boy. Without Bruno, they are regressing. It doesn't matter who they get in. But they have FFP trouble, so they need to sell to buy, basically. What Man City is proposing is to give 2 players, and those are Oscar Bobb and Rico Lewis. Now, I don't know if it says that in this article or not. You can read through it if you like, but I'm not going to bother. I know what this deal is about. So, potentially, Oscar Bobb, Rico Lewis, or maybe even both, are going to Newcastle on loan. I have mixed opinions about this. And let me first get to what I really want. I want Bruno Guimarães to come to Manchester City. That is what I want. So if this deal can get us Bruno Guimarães, that is perfect. But then we have no Rico Lewis, or we have no Oscar de Bob, or even both. Now, if we have to give away Oscar de Bob on loan, I don't know how long this loan deal would be, but I am fine with that. Oscar de Bob is a midfielder who is shoved under the wings at the moment because he can't get into the midfield. But currently we have Savio, Doku and Bernardo Silva all on those wings. So he's not even going to get minutes on the wings. So if we loan out Oscar de Bob for Bruno Guimarães, that is fine. I do not mind. What I do mind is if we loan out Rico Lewis. But I can get into it, because Rico Lewis plays that defensive midfielder role, right? That Rodri does, like defensive midfielder or central midfielder, one or the other. And he can also play right back. We have Akanji for right back. I don't trust Walker anymore. I've expressed my opinions on Walker before. I lack trust in him currently. So I think Rico Lewis could get quite a bit of minutes on that right back spot. But we haven't loaned out Jan Couto yet. I think he's somebody that's going very well under the radar right now. We haven't loaned out Jan Couto yet. So Jan Couto is going nowhere at the moment. Maybe he stays. Maybe he and Akanji fight for that right back spot. So what do we do with Rico Lewis? Okay, we play him in Kovacic's role. But then Kovacic and Rico Lewis are competing for already limited game time. Which makes no sense when this is a young player who needs some game time to develop, of course. So maybe sending him out on loan? That's fine, I suppose. My big problem comes in sending them both out. Because they are 2 academy graduates. Like, surely, when you look at the homegrown stuff, I don't think Bruno Guimarães is homegrown. Let me look that up. I don't believe he comes from an English academy. But we need to worry about that too. We need to have our homegrown players in. And Bruno Guimarães, is not a homegrown player. He is promoted from a Brazilian academy. So yeah. But obviously, the priority should be getting Bruno Guimarães. Assuming we get no other transfers this window, if we get in Bruno Guimarães, that is a good deal. It does leave our right back position very exposed, however. Maybe we can play Ake there, and then Guardiola onto the left back position? I don't like the idea of that. Do you guys? So, that is my opinion on this Bruno Guimarães potential deal. Now, how likely do I think it is? It is. I think this is a desperate plea to get it over the line. Because Newcastle is pretty much saying, we're keeping Bruno. And we should have released that. We should have used that release clause, by the way. I think we should have just gone to the release clause and brought him in. But the problem with that is, you can't keep activating release clauses and become... We are release clause FC, you know. These people, these other clubs don't respect us right now. They're like, you will pay up if you want a player. And Man City should be saying, these players want us, we don't want them, they want us. And I think that's the thing. Bruno Guimarães, the one thing I hate about him, and this will be a big problem when he first comes, he will not have my trust, because he did not come here willingly. Matheus Nunes, I like him. He has played terribly, but I like him. Because he said, I'm going to Manchester City, fuck you. and he came to Manchester City. That's how a player should react when they get a chance to go to Man City. Bruno Guimarães did not do that. So I very much so understand why many fans would rather have Kimmich, who will in a heartbeat take a pay cut to come to Man City, or another like Maxime Perron. I completely understand that, but I just think Bruno Guimarães is our best option as Man City. But that's of course my opinion. So tell me your opinion down below. Tell me if you agree, disagree, what do you think of this deal, how likely do you think it is. And if you stuck along to the end, please like and subscribe to the channel. We have been growing amazingly lately. Let me just check something, yeah? Because I always have my laptop open here to check the analytics of 10 fucking subscribers yesterday, Jesus Christ. You guys here, you guys, thank you so much. Actually, thank you so much for everyone who is subscribing and sticking along. The last 3 days have been very good for me. Very, very good. So, I don't want 22 G's. At this rate, we get to 500 subscribers at the end of the year. Like, at the end of December. That would be amazing. If you guys, yeah, hit the like and subscribe and come out into the community, yeah. Because I appreciate you so much. Especially on the videos where I see a lot of comments. I always try to respond to comments. Obviously, I can't respond to every comment, but I try to respond to comments. So, I read all of them. By the way, I read all of them for now. If I get a bunch more comments in, that might become difficult. But for now, I read all the comments. So, thank you for everyone who comes in, likes, subscribes, comments. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.